There's so much injustice and pain in the world today that I find it quite overwhelming. But what's happening in Yemen, I now find heartbreaking. It's been called the world's worst humanitarian crisis. But what really upsets me is that Britain's recent action has been to cut our humanitarian aid budget by 60%. In response, our local Conservative MP Andrew Mitchell has openly spoken out against this in Parliament, saying Britain is complicit in the suffering in Yemen and millions will starve to death if this government aid is halved. Yemen is one of the Arab world's poorest countries. When I was a child, it was known as Aden, and it's been devastated by a civil war since 2015. The horrific conflict has left children and families in urgent need of food, water and medical supplies. Currently, almost 2 million children are internally displaced. No place in Yemen is safe for children. They're starving. UNICEF says that this year nearly half of all under fives are set to suffer from acute malnutrition. Many will die without urgent treatment, and those that survive will suffer from the largely irreversible damage caused by this condition. The Yemeni people have been victims of political infighting between larger powers in the region. And ironically, the UK sells arms to Saudi Arabia, who are one of the countries involved, and those arms are then used on the attacks on Yemen. Joe Biden has stopped America's involvement on humanitarian grounds, but the UK continues its arms sales despite having cut its aid to these suffering people in Yemen. It's a mess, so politically complicated and seemingly so unjust. I can't stand by and do nothing. I and a group of other women of faith called the Sutton Sisters have spoken to Andrew Mitchell, who is sympathetic, but as a result we've started a petition to ask the government to reconsider its aid reduction. Now, we need a huge number of signatures to get this debated again in Parliament, but I really do believe that anything's possible. So if you would like to stand with me and sign this, please click this link. And if you could get others you know to sign up too, that would be even better. Thank you so much.